9 Đây vô này con này. Con đi ngồi đây nè. Nhanh nhanh nhanh, chín 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 của mình là được. Hello,
Hello, Miss. Good evening.
evening. Yeah, this Miss Karen, right?
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening. Nice to see you. I am Miss Tu Hu, and I am an English teacher in this class.
Okay, hello, Miss Ho. Good evening.
Yes, good evening. What is your nationality?
I'm a Filipino.
Filipino, right? Yes, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have a son, and my son also study with a Filipino. Yeah, so when I see,
Oh,
yeah, it's so familiar.
yeah. So, where are you now? Are you in Hanoi?
No, I live in Quy Nhơn City. Quy
Where?
Nhơn, Quy Nhơn. Do you know Quy Nhơn City?
I have no idea.
You have no
Yeah,
idea. Yeah, but how about
yeah.
now? Where do you live? In Philippines or in Hanoi?
In Ho Chi Minh.
Oh, really? In Ho Chi Minh
Y-
City?
Yeah, I'm here in Yabe District, near District 7.
Yes, great. How long have you been here?
4 months.
4 months, only 4 months.
Yeah.
Yes, great. So,
I'm still new here.
yes, great. So, what
Yeah.
do you think about Ho Chi Minh City?
Actually, the moment I stepped here in Ho Chi Minh City, I can say that it's very different from my home country. I mean,
Oh,
like,
really?
especially my hometown. Traffic wise, the traffic here is really an issue. But yeah, since I'm here for 4 months now, so I'm still getting into the rhythm of the transportation, but it's more progressive. There are a lot of opportunities. The culture is nice, the
Mm-hmm.
tradition, the people, yeah, and it's a new experience for me. And
Mm. Yes, great.
yeah, yeah, so for now, I'm happy being here.
You have a being
Yeah,
here. Yes. Yeah. So
yeah,
I'm glad to hear you having a good experience in my country.
yeah, thank you so much. You have
uh,
a very beautiful country.
yes. I used to study in Ho Chi Minh City for
Oh,
years, for 8 years. Yeah, for 8 years. Yeah,
yeah,
study.
from high school to college.
No, no. University. Yeah, just university. I studied university, and then
Oh,
graduated. Worked. I worked in Ho Chi Minh City.
oh.
Mm.
So your city is not in Ho Chi Minh?
So it takes me 12 hours. 12 hours.
Oh,
Yeah,
to reach Ho Chi
by
Minh.
bus, but by bus, not by plane. Yeah, 12
Oh,
hours
yeah.
by yeah, by bus.
Like,
Yeah, by bus.
yeah.
And maybe only 45 minutes or 30 minutes by plane.
Oh, I see. So it's
Yes.
near. It's just near.
Yes, not too far. Not too far. Okay,
Yeah.
hello, Mr. Toàn. Hello, Mr. Toàn. Yeah, so today we will study with Miss Karen. Yeah, Miss Karen will work with you today. Okay. Yeah, and I will sit here and support both of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eh,
Yes.
Hello,
Yeah.
Miss Karen.
hello, Miss Tan. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good today. I'm very good.
Okay, so that's nice to hear. So yeah, so before we start our session this evening, I want to take a few minutes to get to know each other first before we proceed, because I believe that in order to have a better communication, we need to have a connection, right? Do you
Right.
agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. So before you, let me first introduce myself. So I am Miss Karen. So I am from the Philippines and I am 31 years old. I am currently staying at Niaba District, Ho Chi Minh City, and been here for 4 months now. So in terms of teaching experience, I've been teaching for 7 years in both from private and public institution in the Philippines, and I'm teaching for 4 years in doing online classes. So yeah, my experience. So I love to take this session and get to know you more as we discuss more of our topics this evening. And I hope this be productive and that you will learn from it. So before I'll start and before you start introducing yourself, let me share this with you if ever you are struggling understanding me, especially if in terms of the speed on how I deliver my words, please inform me right away so that I can adjust and adapt to your speed. Is that fine with you, Mr. Tan?
Yes, yes. I completely
Okay.
understand you.
Okay, that's nice. So, can you do the honor to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Nguyễn Quốc Toàn. I am 22 years old, and same as you, I also living in Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh,
Yes, and now I am working as process engineer in Samsung Corporation.
oh, nice.
Yes, and well, I have graduated from University of Technology and Education, also in Thủ Đức. Yes,
Yeah.
and now I am living in Tân Bình district.
Oh,
Yeah, it's very far from my company, so it took me about 1 hour to go to my company every day.
oh, so
Yeah,
it will take you 1 hour to go to your office or
yes,
workplace. Oh, I see. So thank you so much, Mr. Tuan, and I'm happy to get to know you and Miss Tu Hong. She already introduced herself a while ago. So, and I know that you already have known each other for the past sessions that you have since she is your teacher. So, can we proceed?
yes,
Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, so let us now proceed. Let me share my screen first. So this evening we are doing workshop 2, right?
right.
Okay, so in here, basically we are just going to do um some role playing, but since you are alone in this class, so basically you'll be doing oh for a while. Let me reshare my screen. Okay. Mhm. Can I reshare again? I'm
Yes,
having some technical problems with my presentation because I can see you. Uh-huh. Okay. So now it's fine now. Finally. Listen. Okay. So can you see the screen clearly?
yes, yeah, I clearly.
Okay. Okay. So this evening, we are going to have three situations wherein you are going to give us your opinion, some suggestion about a situation that we have to role play. Okay, so you're ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go and proceed. So here, as you can see, we have three situations. The first one is expanding the business. The next one is what went wrong. Then the last one is win back market share. Okay, so I know that you are familiar with this one because you're dealing with Samsung company and
Yeah,
yeah,
maybe,
so
maybe.
but you're on the engineer side, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, anyhow, this will help us um talk more. This will help us use your speaking skills and develop it, although it's not too specific to the role that you are playing in your company right now, but still you are going to make use of the language, and by that you may
Yes.
develop your skills speaking. Yeah. So let's go. Okay. So for our first situation, we have here a company called Sunshine. So it is a small restaurant created by Michelle Farrell. So the restaurant is popular with locals, and at the moment, it makes a small profit. Mr. Farrell wants to have a discussion with his staff to look at the information about the restaurant and give advice on how to increase profits. Okay? So since I'm done reading it, did you get it?
Yes.
Or okay, so do you get the situation? Okay, you get it right. So
Yes.
this time you have to, since you are alone in this session, you are the only student in this session, so there's no need to brainstorm on ways to increase profits. You have to think it by yourself. Then you have to share
Yes.
in a while. Yeah. And you have to agree on any changes and agree on the type and selling price of any merchandise you choose to sell since you are about to expand a business. So, meaning you have to add more on your products in order to expand. So, here is the more specific instruction for our first task. Okay, so you will become student let me become the student A. Okay, so here, let me become the student A. You become student C and D. Okay,
Yes.
so as a student C, can you read what you are going to do? But first, allow me to read first my role. So as a student A and B, I am the business consultant. So I need to think of some new products to sell and ways to improve profits. While you, being student C and student D, you need to think of some useful marketing plans and ask your coworkers' opinion on them. But you don't have to ask for opinions because you are here alone as a
Yeah.
student. And after which, you have to decide. So you'll become, after being a head of marketing department, you have to become the business consultant and decide whether you agree or you don't. Okay, is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. So this time I'll give you some minutes to think about how you are going to construct, or do you want to become student A, B, and C, then I become D, or you want C and D?
Maybe I will choose student C and D.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so it's fine. Okay, so I'll become the business consultant. Okay, so I'll give you some time to think about the things that you want to do or to say as we deal with this situation. Just tell me whenever you're ready so I can also start acting as student A and B.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, teacher, I think I'm ready.
Okay, so thank you so much for that signal. So now let me start um acting as the business consultant. Okay, so good good day because it's a business, so it's always a good morning. Okay, good morning, Mr. Tuan. So as the business consultant of our restaurant, I want to suggest a new product that we should sell in order to increase the profit of the company. So I guess it's better to add something on our menu, which is the beef steak, because I can see and observe that the locals here in our area really loves to eat beef steak. As you can see from the neighboring restaurants, there are a lot of locals who are ordering beef steak, and that's why they are always having a full house during the dinner time. So I also suggest that we open until 10 p.m. so that we can cater more customers in our restaurant instead of closing at 7 p.m. So I suggest that we extend our operating hours until 10 p.m. every night. How do you view that?
Yeah, I think the idea to extend the opening time is also good because about 7 to 8 p.m. is the time that customer come to have dinner. But
Yeah.
I think we should focus on the marketing. Yeah, we should marketing our food, our restaurant on website or on Facebook. Yeah. Beside, I suggest to we should review our restaurant. We can decorate more about uh, the table, the chair, and the area inside the restaurant. So when customer come to us, they will be very comfortable in our restaurant. And the last, but I think it's very important that we should learn more about our food. We can, for example, we want to make a good beef steak to our customer. We should learn more about our beef steak, and maybe we can combine to other food and to create a new one. So customer they can they can taste a new flavor. Yeah, and maybe we can have a discount for them if the next time they come to us. That's also the best way to earn more profit to our to our restaurant. Yeah. And how about you?
Okay, so I guess that's good. So because I'm the business consultant, so you are the head of the marketing of department. So maybe you should proceed to your role as the business consultant. So do you agree with your suggestion?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe but I think that the best idea is we have to learn, we have to make our food more delicious and more flavor. That's the important thing that that customer will uh, come back to our restaurant. Yeah. And
Okay.
yeah, and the other thing like review or decorate our restaurant is we can do slowly. Yeah, we cannot uh do at the same time when we learn about food, which we must learn about food first. Then we have to do another thing like marketing or review our restaurant.
Okay, so thank you so much, Mr.
Yeah.
Tuan. Are you done with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So actually, the idea that you have, it's very great. I'm thinking about enhancing the cooking skills, enhancing the flavor
Yeah.
for for the locals, especially the customers that you are eyeing in your restaurant to come and visit you more often and to have repeat clients, repeat diners, right? So
Yes.
yeah, I like that, but let's focus on the composition of your sentences. So instead of saying for the customers to taste uh new flavor, you could say for customers
Customer to try. Yeah.
to try new flavor and taste new flavor. So
Yeah.
it's actually correct, but it's more appropriate to say customers can try
Yeah. Customer
new
can try.
flavor. Yeah, and at the same time, the one where you have mentioned about um we have to learn our foods. So I get the point, and that's nice. But instead of that, you may use like enhancing the cooking skills.
Hunting cooking tips. Yeah.
Yeah, so although I the your idea is good and great, your English is correct, but there's a more appropriate way to say it. So, yeah, that's the suggestions that I have for our first activity. But overall, you are good already. Okay, so are you
Yeah.
fine with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, you may make use of those suggestions anytime soon if you will be in a situation where you are going to discuss something like this. Yeah, so you may make use of those suggestions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
sometimes I have struggling in using English word to make a sentence because I'm not good at vocabulary, so I just use find and use the simple word and
Okay.
combine it to a sentence.
Yeah, but it's fine. At least you are doing it. So that's the first step to learning it. Using the language is the first step to fluency.
Yeah,
Okay, so the key there is be confident. Do not be afraid to use it. Just continue doing it and just continue improving yourself and learning. So if you also have more time, if you have more free time, so you can add apart from attending classes like this, you may add reading some English books. It
yeah,
will, yeah, it will really help you broaden your vocabulary. And yeah, so let's just work on that one, the grammar and the using of appropriate words. But overall, you did great. Especially, I can see and I witness that you are very intelligent, especially in suggesting recommendations about the planning on how to make more profit for the restaurant of Mr. Farrell. Okay, so are you ready to proceed to the next one?
yeah, yeah. I'm ready.
Okay, so this is a continuation situation. So here on our second situation is we are again going to imagine something we are not, but to keep as having the communication, so and a conversation, keep this conversation going. So let's act as if you work for a key PC computer company. So your company recently worked on an IT project for a Lane company. They wanted KPC to supply new computers for their headquarters. Your boss wants to know why the project finished a month late and was over the budget. So we have two problems here. First is, what's the first problem? The project was finished a month late. This one, this is the first problem that we have. So project was finished a month late and
Yeah.
was over the budget. So being an engineer, do you have much experience about situations like this? Project finished a month late and over the budget? Have you ever delivered uh, service with this type of situation?
No,
Not yet.
I have never experienced
Experience.
this situation.
Okay, so it's good for you, but for some, especially for those who are engineers who are working in construction, so most of them are having problems like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good that you haven't experienced it yet, and I'm not hoping for you to experience it. But tonight, let's act as if you are working in there and that the project was done a month late and was over the budget. So now you have to explain the problem and give some possible solutions. So here's what you are going to do since you are working here alone. So you will act as a purchasing manager, then production manager, then I am going to be the business consultant. So this time you will be uh okay, I'll be the purchasing manager instead. Then you'll have to do the production manager and business consultant. But I guess it's way better if you become the purchasing manager and I'll just become the business consultant. How about that?
Uh, you want me to be production manager and business consultant?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. I will
Okay.
I will try.
Okay. That's the spirit. I like that. Okay. Okay, so just tell me whenever you're ready so I can also start acting as a purchasing manager.
Yeah. Oh, chairperson. Yeah, teacher, I'm ready.
Okay, so to start with, so let me act as the purchasing manager. So good evening, good morning, everyone. So I'm sorry for what had happened in our project. So on our side as a purchasing team, we got problem with the delivery. So the deliveries were late and there were a lot of damaged computers. So I suggest that we should also open up to our client regarding this matter and ask for an apology. Let's just be honest and tell them our problem so that they will understand us. So that's on the part of the purchasing team. So that's our problem and that's the solution that we can suggest. So it's up to you guys on your side if you want to take our solution.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and about products and about the product, um, the supplier raised the price of some computer part, so the total price is higher than the original. So about the delivery problem, well, I think that I agree with you at first. The first thing we should apologize with the customer, and for us we have to um, re, recheck about packaging process, and we have to some impact test like heat, environment or impact, so that we have to make sure that our product to our customer with the high safety. Yeah, and about the product, about the price, we I think we should temporarily replace with other models, or we should give our customer a discount for the next order. Yeah, because in my company, our project is about a refrigerator. Yeah,
Refrigerator.
yeah, we uh we we export our product to other country in the world. So we have to do some test of packaging with refrigerator, and after our product pass on the test, it will have quality test, and maybe it can be transferred to export to another country. That's it in our packaging process in Samsung. Yeah, and the price, I think well, I think it's very hard to resolve this problem, because the price is higher than we expect. So we have to tell them about the price, and we have to keep the price, also keep the price, and we um uh, no, I think we should raise the price, raise the total price, and then we should give our customer a discount for the next order. Yeah, that's my experience. That's my opinion. Yeah, because
Okay.
I don't have many experience
Yeah.
in this situation.
Yeah, so it's fine. So thank you so much for that. So let me end this situation by giving some clarity and making the final decision for our situation. So with all of your suggestions. All of those as the business consultant, everything is noted. I guess you are right. We need to first be honest with our clients, with the problems we face beforehand, but it's very hard for them to understand us because as clients, they only want to be served with what they expect. They don't care about the problem that we went through during the process, right?
Yeah.
So although that is a good idea, but I don't think we can make use of that idea for now because this will not be accepted by our client. So next is in giving some discounts. Yeah, I guess this is a good strategy to use, especially because we are the project is being finished late, and it's not just a simple late because it's a very complicated because it took a month for
Yeah.
us to finish the project. So this is something which is really bad. So yeah, I guess we have to give some discount for their next purchase, but we cannot give or we cannot raise price or the cost of our service right now or our product right now because it will only escalate the extreme emotion of our client. So I guess we have to deal with it this way, and I hope that it won't happen again next time.
Yes, right.
Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. Tuan. So I have seen and heard that you have suggested quite a very good suggestion about it, and you have shared about what you do in your company in terms of protecting the quality and assuring quality in the products of your company. So you have mentioned that you do some testing before you let your products be shipped or be exported to other countries. So that's nice because before you end your statement, you have mentioned before you end your statement, you have mentioned that you do quality test.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I have been waiting for a while ago because you have been sharing about you are making some tests in order to assure that or to ensure that the quality of the products you are making is in uh good quality, right?
Yes.
So, but before you end, you have included the quality assurance. So that's nice. So that's actually what I'm thinking to suggest after your statement. But before you end it, you have hit it and you have included it. So that's good job. Yeah. So now let's proceed to the next one. So are you ready with this? Okay, so since we got some bumpy roads, we get a problem from the last situation where we can no longer address. So it costs our company to spend monies and lost some profit, right? So
Yeah.
this time, let's plan out on how to win back market share. So this is another situation. So in order to test your pronunciation, will you please read situation number 3? So you can also practice pronouncing the words. Hello, Mr. Tuan.
Yes.
Okay, can you read the situation? Uh, loudly so we can also hear and so that we can work on your pronunciation. Okay?
Yeah, yes. Situation three. You work for Manatee, a company that makes bicycles. At at the moment, competitors are reducing your market share. You need to decide how to make the company more competitive. During the discussion, students need to list out company weaknesses, suggest solutions, look at the instruction on the next slide, and read the customers' comments for more ideas.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So I have seen that you are struggling with words having S in them, right?
Uh,
So
yes,
can you follow me? Mm, make,
make,
okay, make.
make,
Uh,
make,
do not turn your tongue after you end pronouncing the word. So you can say make.
make.
Okay, that's um improving. Okay, next. That's one. Something with apostrophe. Say, can you say it? Companies.
Companies.
Yeah, so with words having this one, so you can pronounce it just like this. So having an S to express possession. The
Yes.
company's weaknesses.
Companies' weaknesses.
Okay, so that's the strategy. Do not talk too fast. Just take your time in pronouncing the word so that you can state it clearly and so that you can assure that someone will truly understand you. Okay, so that's
Yes.
nice. The third one, thank you so much for doing that. Okay, so here are the things that we need to remember before we proceed to the task. Okay, so this is the market research customers' comments. First, the bikes are very expensive. Next, I wanted to buy a vanity bike, but they don't export to Canada, where I live. Chinese companies export cheaper bikes. The bikes are very good quality. They are made by hand. I wanted to buy a vanity bike on the internet, but they don't have a website. The Olympic Committee recommend these bikes. It takes 2 weeks to make a bike. Vintage bikes can produce handmade bikes in 3 days. Okay, so these are the comments of the customers according to the market research. Now these are the things that we are going to do for our last task. So I'll become the business consultant. So I need to suggest some possible solutions to the problem. Then you will act as the market research team leader, and then the business consultant, and I'll do the final decision of things. So we may now go back to the situation. So this is what you are going to do. So going back to the situation, so you work in a company that makes bicycles. So at the moment, the competitors are reducing your market share. So you need to decide how to make the company more competitive. So do you get it?
Yes.
Okay, so list out company's weaknesses and then suggest solutions. So here are the comments of the market. So the bikes are very expensive. So our bikes are very expensive and we don't export to Canada. And there are Chinese companies who are exporting cheaper bikes. So that's another problem. Competition. Next is our bikes are having good quality because they are made by hand, but it takes a lot of time for it to be done. So, and we also don't have a website. So, but good thing is that the Olympic Committee recommends our bikes. Okay? So
Yeah.
just tell me whenever you're ready so we can start dealing with this situation.
Yes. Can you wait me for 2 minutes?
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
Yeah, teacher, I'm ready.
Okay, so let's now start. So as the business consultant, good morning, everyone. So I suggest that in order to solve our problem and to raise our market share, I suggest that we should expand the parameter of our services. We should try to negotiate and plan out on expanding our delivery locations to being able to deliver to Canada because there are people or clients from that country who wants to purchase our products, but they cannot find any delivery from our company. And that I also suggest that we create our website so that it will be easier for people to choose whatever they like, especially the designs. And because we know for a fact that nowadays people are using much of the online shopping sites. So I guess to be able to cope up and to ride with the trend today, we have to expand our services by including Canada in our export country location, and at the same time creating a website. So yeah, that's for us from the business consultant team. What about you?
Yes, I am agree with you about the idea plan to build a website on the internet. Yeah, because uh, I also always buy uh, on the internet. So
Mm,
this is the good way to for the customer for approaching our customer. So about the Canada, we can connect to our store in the country with near Canada, so that they can ship our product to customer to Canada where they can buy directly from our company. Yeah, but when I reading our customer comment, I realize that we have some weaknesses and strengths. Yeah, first I will talk about the strength. We have the Olympic Committee recommend to this bike. Yeah, that's it, a good marketing because when the framework or the committee recommend to our product, it will make a trend for our for customer to buy, and maybe they can try our customer. And the next thing is I see that they have a good common to our quality because our bike are made by hand. That's good. Yeah, but it take 2 weeks to make a bike. Yeah, I so that I suggest we have to improvement our production line. So we have to combine our robot and our and people and workforce to make a bike, and we should reduce the time to make a bike from 2 weeks to about one day maybe because we produce in the line is very fast than make a product one by one.
mm,
So yeah, I think we should review our production line to have more products to produce. Yeah. Yeah, about the prices, our bike are more expensive than Chinese companies. Yeah. Uh, because so to resolve this problem, we can give customer discount, or maybe we have some improvement part in our products, or maybe we can focus on the quality of products than the prices. So maybe if our client use our customer, maybe they can realize how good they are. Yeah, yeah, and but I think the best idea to resolve the problem is we have to improve our production line. Yeah, like my company, we have in about 8 seconds we produce one refrigerator.
In
So
second?
in 8 seconds, about 8 seconds. So in one day,
8 seconds?
yeah, and in one day we can produce about 6 or 8 thousand refrigerator in one day. That's
Really?
yeah, that is the good that's the important way on in the production line. Important of the production line. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the importance of production line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm shocked. You're producing 8,000 refrigerators in a day, and you
Yeah.
can produce a refrigerator for only 6 seconds.
Yeah, me too, because I'm also shocked when I hear that. But when I see our production line, I can understand how they can make a refrigerator in 8 seconds. Yeah, and including a packing process and testing. Yeah, in 8 seconds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in 8 seconds, one refrigerator are finished. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, so thank you so much for that. Okay, all of your suggestions are noted, but I guess I have some concerns regarding the pricing of our products. We cannot go down to the price of China because we are producing quality bikes. So this is not an issue because if we can solve our problems in our website and as to the parameters of our shipping countries, so I guess it will all be resolved. So let's not focus on the price. Let's focus more in producing
Yes.
uh, our bikes much faster
Yes.
so that yeah we can serve our clients more efficiently. Okay, so thank you so much for that, Mr. Tuan. So here are the suggestions that I have in this situation. So first is the using of I am and I'm and
Um.
I. Okay, so
Yes.
when you are going to use I, you should follow it with a verb like I agree.
Yeah.
Okay? So if you are going to use I am, you follow it with adjective like I am handsome.
Yeah.
Okay? So you follow it with adjective. While for I, it could be followed by a verb. So I walk, I talk. So that's I. And one more thing about I am, you can make use of I am if you are going to follow it with a verb plus ing. If it's only just a verb, then you use I. I talk, I walk, I crawl, I climb. So something like that.
Yeah.
But if there is already ing with your verb, example, I am talking. So you no longer use I, but you are going to use I am talking. It's still
Yes.
a verb, but it has ing on its end, right? So that's a suggestion. So you may work on that one. And next is this is actually not an issue, but next time you may use you have mentioned about robots, right? So you may appropriately say the word integrate. So to include
Integrate.
robots, yeah, to include robots in the production team, you may say we could integrate robots to
Yeah.
make the production way faster than having just hands, having just people. Okay?
Yeah.
So overall, you're doing a good job. So I hope to see you soon again, and I hope to have productive evenings and sessions with you. So thank you so much, Miss Sue Hong and Mr. Tuan. Thank you so much, and I hope you're happy having me here tonight, and I hope you learned something tonight. And I
Yes.
also learned because I was shocked that there is a refrigerator in a span of 8 seconds.
Yeah, I'm really.
Yes. Yeah, many thanks, Mr. Karen. Yes.
Thank you so much to Miss Hong. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Hello. Yes. Goodbye, Mr. Tan. Thank you for your today.
Yeah. Goodbye, teacher. Goodbye,
Bye
everyone.
bye, Mr.
Okay. Yes.
Have a
Tuan.
Goodbye.
Have
nice
a great
Goodbye, Mr.
night.
Tan.
good
Yes.
night.
Okay. Good
Good
night.
night. Bye bye.